Hi everyone, Rebecca here. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So I am getting ready to pack for vacation. I am so excited because we have been waiting for this for so long, especially after being in quarantine for the past 3 months. This vacation could not come at a better time. So today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about what you need to pack for your toddler. So there are 5 things that you're gonna need to keep in mind when you're getting ready to pack. 1 is, where are you going to be staying? Are you gonna be staying in a hotel? Are you gonna be staying at a house? Are you gonna be camping out in the middle of the woods? So you're staying in a tent or an RV? Those types of things you need to take into consideration. The other thing is, how are you going to get to your destination? Are you driving? Are you flying? Are you going by boat? Maybe you're walking. So you're gonna have to pack for those types of transportation. Additionally, what kind of amenities are you gonna have access to? Are you gonna have access to a full functioning kitchen where you're gonna be able to cook meals in the evening or for breakfast? Or are you gonna be staying somewhere where you're gonna have to go out to eat? Additionally, what's the weather gonna be like? Hot, cold, rainy, windy? All of that is gonna determine the type of clothing you're gonna need to pack. And last but not least, what activities are you doing? Are you gonna have access to a pool where you're gonna be able to go swimming? Are you gonna go hiking? Is it just kind of more of a laid back, leisurely vacation where you're just gonna be laying on the beach? That's what we're gonna be doing. So you really have to think about those things when you're planning for packing. And so today I am going to be going through my packing list with you for our beach house vacation. So this is gonna be beach house specific, but it's also going to include some items that you're gonna wanna take with you on a road trip, because we will be driving for about 8.5 to 9 hours. And so somehow I have to make sure that my 1-year-old daughter doesn't go crazy on us on that trip. So make sure you stick around to see what we're packing. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button below, hit like on this video, and let's get to packing. I'm going to be packing up the diaper bag that is going with us inside the vehicle. And so this is the Skip Hop diaper bag from Target, and I got it in the rose color. I think it's so beautiful. And it's got a lot of different pockets. It's got the front pocket here, it's got the side pocket for the bottle, and it's got the big pocket, the big main pocket with a few little cubby pockets in here, and then it's also got a back pocket. And so the first thing that I'm going to make sure that I have in this diaper bag in my back pocket is going to be my changing mat. I'm going to use this for when we need to pull over really quick on the side of the road to change Jameson's diaper. So she's definitely outgrowing it. It's not a very big diaper pad, or changing pad, but it's going to serve its purpose for this trip. So I'm going to go ahead and pack that up. And then along with that, I'm gonna make sure that I have a sufficient number of diapers already unpacked. So I have about 6 diapers here that I'm gonna go ahead and put in the diaper bag, along with my wipes. Normally, if we were just going on a really quick trip to say Monterey, speaking of Monterey, you can watch our Monterey trip video right here. I would normally, in those types of trips, I would just pack the little travel case of wipes. But because we're going to be on such a long trip, and I'm sure that we're going to need wipes for more than just changing diapers, I'm just going to put a full pack of wipes in here, so that way I know we have enough for the whole trip. The next thing I'm going to make sure we pack up, it's not a huge essential, but I know that especially, with a long drive, and we're actually driving north. So at some point the sun's going to be shining in Jameson's window, and we are going to get a shade for that window. We just haven't got it yet, but I figure, well, maybe I'll go ahead and take her little pair of sunglasses. These are from Hipster Kid. They look like they're like little Wayfair glasses. It's got a little attachment on the back so they don't fall off. Super cute. We got this in the pink color. I really, really love these sunglasses. And Jameson looks super cute in them. So, but I'm just saying. So I'm going to go ahead and pack those here in the front pocket. The next thing I'm going to take with me, this is a set of essential oils in my little travel carrying case. So what I have in here is I have her teething roller that we are using like crazy right now because she has at least 4 molars coming in. And so I need to be able to relieve that pain for her. I have a roller for earache, which is going to be perfect for when the altitude changes on our drive, because we are driving north, and then there are parts of where we're driving where we're actually driving through the mountains. And so we do get a little bit of altitude change, which causes the ears to pop. So I'm going to use that roller on her. I have one for respiration. I have one that's my gentle baby blend. That's more for if she just needs to be calmed down a little bit. I have a tummy ache roller. I have a sleepy baby roller. And then I also have a fever blend, and I just have that one just as a precaution. And then I also have my Seedlings Calm oil and my Tummy G's oil. So if you want to see some more information about the Seedlings Calm and the Tummy G's, I have another video that I talked a little more in depth on what I use these for, and I'm going to go ahead and link that video right here. So this guy is definitely coming in the car with us, so that way I have quick access to all the essential oils. Next thing, I'm not going to pack this in the diaper bag just because it's too big. So Jameson is on regular milk, but because we're driving, I don't want to have to worry too much about keeping regular milk cold for the whole 9.5-hour drive. So I just went ahead and picked up a canister of formula. This is the Pure Bliss by Similac. This is the toddler formula, so this is for 12 to 24 months. I like this Pure Bliss by Similac because it's got no artificial growth hormones, it's non-GMO, and has no antibiotics. And this also has probiotics in it. So this has got some really good vitamins and minerals in it for Jameson. So I'm not gonna pack that in the diaper bag. I'm just gonna make sure that is with us in the car and accessible for me. So, and that means also you're gonna need a lot of bottles. So I'm only gonna pack one right now because we're still a few days out from actually leaving for vacation. So once we get closer, I'll go ahead and load up this bag and probably even her suitcase with some more bottles. So the next thing that we just purchased, that is, I have to say, a must-have for any vehicle that you are going to be traveling with your child in, and that is this tablet attachment. So I have the tablet already in the sleeve, and we are pre-downloading some Little Baby Bum YouTube videos, because that really calms Jameson. She especially likes the peekaboo ones. She just gets a kick out of those. But the reason why we picked this seat attachment, and this attaches to the back of the headrest of the seat in front of where Jameson is sitting. This is the McCallie brand, and the reason I really liked this is because it has an insulated pouch. And so that means if I need to store any perishable snacks, or even if I need to store a couple pre-made bottles in here with an ice pack or some ice, I can do that, and it's gonna go ahead and keep it cold for us. So as soon as we saw that, I was like, sold, we need that one. We saw ones that had like all the different compartments for different items, but I thought we don't need one that has a lot of compartments because we have everything that we need in the diaper bag. And really, if I can have something insulated that I can reach into really quickly to pull out a cold bottle for her, that's going to be perfect for us. And we'll probably even keep a few bottles of water in here as well. So this, not going in the diaper bag, but we're going to get this connected to the seat in the vehicle before we leave. All right, so next thing that's going to go into our vehicle diaper bag is going to be which might seem kind of weird, but hey, chances are with a 9.5-hour trip, we are going to be eating out at a restaurant, and I don't want Jameson to get food all over her clothes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a bib in here, so that way when we go out to a restaurant, I have something to make sure she doesn't get super messy. And then speaking of eating out at a restaurant, I'm taking some of these Neat Solutions disposable placemats with us. These are perfect because they actually have an adhesive back. They stick to the table at the restaurant, and that way you can put whatever food, finger foods, on that placemat for your child to eat, so you don't feel uncomfortable about having them eat straight off of the restaurant table. I know nowadays restaurants are really good about cleaning, but the other thing you have to keep in mind is when a lot of disinfectants are being used, you don't necessarily want your child's food to be sitting on that table that's just been disinfected. So this is going to be a nice barrier for your child's food from the table. So these are definitely going in our diaper bag because we're going to be stopping a lot to eat on along the way. The next items that we need to make sure are in our vehicle diaper bag are going to be snacks. So the snacks that I have are the go-to are these Gerber Puffs and then the Gerber Fruit and Veggie Melts. These are 100% Jameson's favorite. She can munch down on these all day long. Normally I don't buy a lot of snack items like this, mainly because I like to be able to control how much sugar goes into her diet. Usually she eats mostly fresh foods, whether it's fresh fruits and vegetables, deli meats, things like that. But for road trips and for when I just need to give her something to munch on in a pinch, these are go-tos. So these are definitely going into the diaper bag. And then I also have some of these Happy Baby teething crackers. She really likes these, and these are great for her because, again, she's teething, and so this is going to give her a nice kind of a relief to some of the discomfort that she's feeling in her mouth. I'm not going to take the full box, but I am going to go ahead and throw a few of these in here. The last thing that's going to be going in our diaper bag is going to be diaper cream. With Jameson sitting in the car seat for 9.5 hours, there's a very good chance that she might get some irritation on her little bum. So I'm going to make sure that she is well protected with some diaper cream, so that way she doesn't get too much of a diaper rash from this long trip. So that is definitely a must-have, and that is going in here. So I believe that's everything that is going in this diaper bag. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I'm sure I did, but I'll think about it at a later time, I'm sure. The other thing, I'm going to make sure that she has some toys to play with. I just haven't quite figured out which toys we're going to be taking in the vehicle. That's going to help keep her entertained. So let's get to packing the suitcase. Okay, so I have a small mini carry-on size suitcase, and this is what we're going to use for Jameson. And then my husband and I have our large suitcase for him and I. So hopefully we can get away with that because we don't have a lot of storage space in our car, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to fit everything in there that we need to make this trip. So the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and put in this suitcase is I'm going to go ahead and put a blanket in there. And while there's actually blankets in the home that we're going to be staying in, I just want to make sure that Jameson has one of her blankets. And then I'm going to take a couple wash rags. Like I said earlier, we do have access to a full bathroom, and that includes a bath, and so I'm going to be able to give Jameson her baths while we're up there. So I want to make sure that I take our own wash rags because these are just a little more gentler on her skin. So those are going to go in there. And then I have her little bag that has all of her toiletries in it. So in here I've got a little toothbrush. We haven't started brushing her teeth yet, but I figure, hey, maybe I'll take this with me and then I'll give it to her while she's in the bath, and that way she can kind of start practicing. So we've got a comb, we have her travel shampoo body wash and her travel lotion. I also have a thermometer in here just in case, and then some hand sanitizer. There is her nail clippers. I have a little mini first aid kit. Actually, maybe I'll put this little mini first aid kit in the diaper bag. So that's gonna go in there. And then I just have some Q-tips and things like that. So this is her little toiletry bag. It's nothing special. And then if we run out of the lotion or the bath wash, I will be able to pick up some more while we're there. So that's gonna go in there. You always definitely want to make sure that you have shoes. So this is just one pair of shoes that's going to be packed up. I've got another pair of shoes, and then I have some sandals, but I'm missing one of them, which I'm super upset about. So we'll probably end up buying her a pair of sandals when we're up there, because I just didn't get around to getting another pair of sandals. And then you definitely want to stock up on some socks. So I've got this pair of socks in there. So another thing that I'm going to take with us is I'm going to take with us a diffuser. This is just one of the smaller diffusers that we have. And so I'm going to go ahead and pack this up just in case we need to diffuse any of the Seedlings Calm oil, or maybe some lavender, or just the Gentle Baby. And just in case Jameson needs some calming when she's trying to sleep at night. Alrighty. And then this little guy, we're taking him with us, but I don't think he's going to go in the suitcase, just because I want to make sure that there's going to be enough room for all of the clothes that we need to take her. But he's definitely going with us because Jameson really likes him when she's trying to sleep. He's her little cuddle buddy. Sometimes she even tries to body slam him too, but you know. She likes to play. She likes to play when she's in the crib. The next thing that we're gonna take with us is going to be some sunscreen. This one's almost empty, but there's gonna be enough in it for us to get through the first couple days, and then we can purchase some more while we're up there. So that guy is going in there. Obviously, you need to make sure you have diapers with us. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this pack of diapers. There are 30 diapers in here. I've got the 6 in here. Chances are we're probably going to need to purchase some more while we're up there. But like I said, for traveling purposes, we only have so much room. So I'm just going to take the 1 pack. And then we have a little snack cup, because she likes to carry these around and eat her little Gerber Crunchies. And so she'll be able to use this when we're up at the house. So we're going to take one of those. And then, aside from clothes, which I will get to in a minute, we have a few other things that are not going to fit in this suitcase, but I think are going to be essentials for us. And then I'm going to have to move out of the way a little bit. Move off to the side here. So the first thing that we're taking with us is I have this, I don't know if you would call it a travel high chair, but it's easily transportable. This thing, it's got straps that actually strap to they strap to whatever chair you put them on, and so it folds up really nicely. So the headrest here, if you pull this up, fold it down, and then this just sits right on top, like so, or we could just put it like that. We'll put it like that. And this just sits, yes, it's just on top like this. And so this is going to pack up really nicely in the car. And then that way we have some kind of a seat for Jameson to sit in and eat while we're up at the house. So there is our high chair we're going to take with us. And then the last but not least, the essential, we have our playpen. So this is what Jameson is going to be sleeping in. It folds up really nicely. This is the Graco Pack and Play. She doesn't use it too much, so I'm hoping it's not going to be that big of a challenge getting her to sleep in it. I'm really hoping that's not going to pose a challenge, but it is the only thing that we have for her to sleep in. So a Graco Pack and Play, that is definitely going to be a must-have for traveling. I'm not going to bore you with all of the clothing that I'm going to be packing for Jameson, but I did want to just talk to you a little bit about, like what I said earlier, is really being prepared for the type of weather that you're going to have. So where we live at in California, right now during the summertime, we have high 90s to the low 100-degree weather. And so we're used to just walking around in shorts and a tank top, or most of the time I just have Jameson walking around in little bloomers. But when we're up in Oregon, that's not necessarily going to be appropriate clothing because the weather's going to change. So while it's still going to be warm up there, it's not going to be as warm. And so I want to make sure that we are prepared with the clothing for the different type of weather that we're going to have. So I'm definitely going to be packing Jameson some long sleeve shirts because at nighttime it gets a lot cooler up there because we are right by the ocean. So I've got this really adorable little like sweater, the little hoodie sweater, and then it has the cutest pants that match. And these, oh my gosh, the first time I put these on her, I almost died laughing because they're literally shaped like MC Hammer pants, and she's walking around with like saggy bottom, and they look so dang cute on her. So these are definitely going to be perfect for the weather that we have up there. So I'm going to go ahead and get those packed. I'm definitely going to be packing some long sleeve shirts. That's going to be a must-have for nighttime. And then, you know, some sweaters or some sweatshirts definitely. Definitely need to make sure that in the event that we're going to be outside at night that she's warm. Some jeans. I wouldn't put her in these jeans here right now because it's too hot, but these jeans are going to be perfect for up in Oregon. And then some thick leggings. I love, love, love these thick leggings. These are the Primary brand. I've talked about Primary before in a previous video. Make sure you check it out. But these leggings are perfect. So I'm gonna finish packing things up and I will get back with you in a minute. All right, so I'm just gonna finish up packing the rest of her socks. I'm gonna get her some pajamas, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the clothing that she's gonna need for a full week's vacation. We'll probably end up buying her a few things when we're up there too, because, you know, I love to buy new clothes for my baby girl. She was super cute because her dad was playing video games in the next room over, and so she kept hopping back and forth to see both of us. She really enjoys coming into the rooms when we have the doors open because normally we just keep them closed. So she likes to explore them whenever she gets the chance. So I am just finishing up with packing, you know, getting some bows and some hats and things like that, but for the most part we're finished. As you can see, Jameson's are all ready to go for vacation, so I guess we're gonna pack up and get ready to head out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And like always, stay happy and healthy, everybody. Bye.